What if I told you that the most common advice for sciatica pain, stretching, might actually be the worst thing you can do for it? We're about to break down a super simple 60-second alternative that kind of challenges everything you thought you knew. Let's dive right in.
So if you're one of the millions of people who's ever felt that sharp shooting pain going down your leg, or even just that constant nagging ache in your lower back, well, you know just how awful it can be. And you've probably tried just about everything to get some relief.
Okay, now just look at this number for a second. 78%.
Yeah, according to our source material, that's the percentage of seniors who might be doing exercises that are actively making their pain worse, not better. That's a huge number. And it points to a massive misunderstanding of what really helps.
And this leads us straight into what we can call a common and for many, a very painful mistake. It's an approach that feels natural, it feels intuitive, it's what almost everyone tells you to do, but it might just be keeping you stuck in that cycle of pain.
Let that one sink in for a moment. Stretching can make sciatica worse. This is the big, game-changing idea from our source. The very thing we all do to find relief, pulling and trying to lengthen those tight muscles, could actually be irritating an already inflamed and angry sciatic nerve.
So, if stretching could be the problem, what's the solution? Well, this brings us to the big matchup in this explainer, the real difference between stretching and a concept called decompression.
This slide lays it out perfectly. Over on the left, you see stretching. It can pull on and just annoy that already sensitive nerve. But look at the right side. Decompression. It does something completely different. It doesn't focus on the nerve itself. It actually aims to fix the root cause by creating space for the disc that's pushing on the nerve to begin with. So what exactly is this decompression stuff? The source uses a really great, simple way to describe it. It's a technique that's designed to create a kind of negative pressure, almost like a vacuum effect that gently sucks the disc material back in and away from that nerve root. It's all about creating space, not forcing anything.
Okay, so how can we actually do this decompression thing at home? Well, the source introduces a specific technique. It's a modification of a pose you might already know, and it's called the Cobra method. But I want to be really clear here. This is not about just doing a generic yoga pose. The secret, the part that makes this whole thing actually work for decompression, is a very specific, modified position. And that modification changes everything.
All right, let's walk through it together. First, you're going to lie face down. Now, here is the most important step. Place a pillow right under your hips. This is the key modification, the part that protects your lower back. Then, from there, you put your hands under your shoulders and gently, and I mean gently, press up. The goal isn't to go high. The goal is to keep your hips pressed firmly down onto that pillow.
And the time you need to hold it? Just this.
Yep, 60 seconds. You're going to hold that gentle press-up position for 1 minute. The key is just to relax into it, breathe, and let your spine gently decompress. Remember, this is about relief, not strain, so you shouldn't feel any sharp pain at all.
And really, that's the whole technique. It's simple, it's fast, and it's built on a completely different idea than traditional stretching. So let's just quickly recap your 60-second path to potential relief.
So, the most important thing is this. Your goal is decompression, not stretching. You do this with that modified Cobra pose, and remember, that pillow under the hips is absolutely essential. You just hold that gentle press up for 60 seconds, and that helps create that vacuum effect to draw the disc material back where it belongs. This whole idea just goes to show that sometimes the best solution is the one that's a little counterintuitive. So, I'll just leave you with this question to think about. Could this simple shift in thinking, from stretching to decompression, totally change how you approach managing your pain?